Can you be too big for calisthenics? A common excuse that I hear when people see someone doing pull-ups or any other crazy calisthenics skill is, if I weighed less than 200 pounds, I could do that too. But is there any truth to that? Does your weight and height actually determine your success in calisthenics? Let's break it down. Now, where does this rumor come from? It all comes down to misunderstanding. People assume that because they can lift weights, plates, barbells, dumbbells, these things that are made for you to lift, that they should automatically be able to do bodyweight movements too. I mean, after all, it's just your own body weight, right? Wrong. Calisthenics requires a completely different kind of strength, one that involves body control, joint stability, and movement efficiency. That's why someone who benches 225 might still struggle with pull-ups, not because they're weak, but because they haven't trained for it. So, does weight really matter? A lot of people assume you have to be super light to be good at calisthenics. Why? Because when we look at gymnasts, acrobats, and elite calisthenic athletes, most of them are pretty lean. And that reinforces the idea that bodyweight training is only for smaller people. But let's be real, society plays a role in this too. If you've always been on the bigger side, you've probably been conditioned to think that certain activities just aren't for you. Meanwhile, naturally slimmer people tend to gravitate towards things like calisthenics, gymnastics, and yoga. But that's just cultural conditioning. It's not reality. Now, is there some truth to the idea that weight plays a role? Sure. A person who weighs 200 plus pounds will have a harder time learning a pull-up than someone who weighs 100 pounds. But the process in learning, it's exactly the same. No matter your size, you have to build joint strength, get used to how your body moves, and number 3, train the exercise pattern over time. The difficulty difference isn't as drastic as people make it seem, and this applies to height too. As someone who's personally 6'2" and over 200 pounds, I can say confidently, if you're over 6 feet tall, learning skills will seem impossible at first. But guess what? You are not an anomaly. Calisthenics is difficult for everyone. It's not like being 5'6" and weighing 150 pounds magically makes you able to planche or do handstand push-ups. If you see someone at any weight doing handstands, planches, or muscle-ups, just know they trained their ass off, past the point of frustration and wanting to quit. So do you have to lose weight to start? Absolutely not. You can start calisthenics at pretty much any weight. You can get strong at calisthenics at any weight. The key is adapting to your body and building strength in a way that makes it easier for you. So if you are on the heavier side, or even if you lack a bit of strength, here are some tips for modifying exercises. Number 1 is using elevation. Doing exercises on an incline reduces that joint stress while you build strength. It also helps you train certain skills, even though you might not have the mobility to do them completely yet. Number 2, train your joint strength and mobility. Once a week is all you need. Don't make the mistake of skipping your mobility day. This will make your movements easier over time. And if you need a couple of easy follow-along videos, try these ones out. And number 3, use a resistance band. They help you work up your way to pull-ups and dips by reducing the difficulty until you can do them unassisted. Now, what goals should we aim for? When starting out, our end goal should be at least hitting 10 perfect push-ups, 5 perfect pull-ups, 8 perfect dips, and 20 perfect squats. If you need help or tips with any of these movements, please leave a comment below, because I have videos to train for everything. Now, once you reach the proper prerequisites, you can use this workout plan and this video to progress further. At the end of the day, calisthenics isn't about being small. It's about gaining control over your body, and control that can be trained. Strict form only.